Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome in. I'm wearing my Story of Seasons shirt. Look how pretty it is. It's got Junimos and stars. I should probably get this out of the way, huh? Look at that. Isn't that cute? Mel has that shirt too. Oh well, no way. Look at it. It's so pretty. I had to get it. It was so cute. All right. Mantis, Ginger, Lesbian, congrats on being the first ones to arrive. Mantis, congrats on your 20 stream streak. It's so good to see you, Jazza. So good to see you, Lesbian. It's been a while, hasn't it? We're doing well. Hello, Sexy Mama. Hello, Raven. Hello, Ginger. Wait, I said that one. Hello, Diana. That's what I meant to say. Hello, Stardew Country Girl. Welcome into all of y'all. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, Ginger, Jazza, and Sexy Mama are also all awesome streamers, so make sure you go give them a follow. Not to mention Mel, who is also an amazing streamer. Make sure you go give her a follow as well. Hello, everyone. What are we left with? April, good to see you too. I get 2 hellos or 0 from Algo. That's why I make sure to do 2. Martian, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Martian, hold on, your stack check, 927, nice. That is a good stack check. Raven got a 97% himbo. What a twang when you say my name. Stardew Country Girl in my chat. Now that's just a bona fide, wonderful thing to say. It's like the word country, I think. It just does it to me. Mantis, congrats on your limbo. It looks like we have a pretty high bar today. Can someone help me look for paper clips in drawers of endless stuff? I have some paper clips. Happy 1 week until Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, it really is, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm gonna add some stuff to my to-do list then, actually. Ooh, I'm getting called by potential spam. Who could it be? I'm just gonna decline that, actually. Who could it be now? It makes me smile. Glad to hear it. Scam likely my beloved. You all like being scammed. Remember last stream when I clicked the wrong Gamba outcome? You like that, right? That was positive. Ooh, Ginger, you just barely missed it. Ooh, I updated this, by the way, hopefully. I did not update my doing list, though. I probably should have. Oh, did I? No, I don't have golden tags anymore. That should have been something I did. Oh, well. Sneakers! Yes. Oh, I updated the info tab on the bottom there. So it'll correctly display my current totals. There was a band in Milwaukee called Scam Likely. I thought this was going to be a limerick. Discount lesbian. I was ready for that to rhyme. There once was a band from Milwaukee. I love limericks. Who doesn't love limericks? Okay. We have to figure out what we're doing. Chat is done. So I'm guessing we should probably be doing Octopus into Puffer. Possibly. No poetry here. Party poopers hate limericks. It's true. found the world's smallest kite in my drawer. You better go catch it. There's a math equation limerick. Is it like the quadratic formula? There once was an x from equals negative b plus or minus the square root of... Okay. B squared minus 4ac. I don't think that really fits limerickly. Limerickly? Ooh, guess who does not have their animation canceling on? It always feels a little slow. That's right, I restarted my computer yesterday. I'm so sorry, Mel. In time, you will recover. April, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Discount Lesbian. Discount Lesbian, welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. I don't control Nightbot. Nightbot controls me. If you don't want to be a man, you're not a man. Nightbot does not determine your gender. That's just an MMM check. Assigned man by Nightbot. If you wanted to determine your gender, it can. But it doesn't have to. Boop, 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 boop. Man, it's only men now. Assign male by bot. At bot. Yeah, in the future, they're going to get AI to assign your gender for you, right? That's exactly what we all want. That'll make society better. Oh my gosh. I do like your channel. Thank you for the 150 stream streak. Hi, Lee. Welcome in. All right. We done that stuff. Let's go do this stuff. Happy Thursday. There we go. Okay. It's just being weird. Wow, we only have one more left. We're gonna have to go buy more bombs soon. I guess we have been kind of putting it off, haven't we? I heard it. There it is. Dang. I would have preferred more tails. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. I woke up an hour and a half ago. And then I realized I have D&D at like 5 o'clock, so if I want to stream, I have to start now. I had some chicken noodle soup, which was good. I guess we should probably take this. I have nothing else to fish for right now. This is probably a good thing to fish for. What should we go for? Probably just Miss Angler, right? Get it done. We have to go double quality, right? I'm pretty sure we have to go double quality. I woke up 10 minutes late for my meeting. Oh no. Did you make it? Oh, dang it. There's a hiding curiosity bobber in here. We're gonna need more of these starting tomorrow, but we don't need them this moment. Actually, is curiosity better? Okay, hold on. We have the technology. We don't need this tab anymore. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do some quick maths here. Summer, not raining, extended family, Pelican Town, Miss Angler at 20%. If we get a curiosity bobber, there we go. Okay, water depth is 2. We have to perfect catch. If it's 3, we don't have to perfect catch. I can't remember if the depth is 3 or not. If only there was some way of checking. Okay. Yellow. I'm pretty sure it's 0, 1, 2. Which means it is 2. My fishing level is higher. That only gives us a 33% chance of iridium. How did I do this before? Did I just go like 1 level higher? Is that a big enough difference? That doesn't make any difference. Oh, 16 makes the difference though. $90 is pretty good. 90% iridium quality, 25% chance to catch. God, it's so slow still. Alright. That saves a lot of time to cancel the other fish, at least. The alternative would be a dress spinner instead of a curiosity lure. That's less. Double curiosity lure. Double quality bobber. It is so much worse, isn't it? It's 3 hours per stack worse. April, sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Oh. Hope you feel better soon. You sneezed on DMs. How dare you? Okay. So because of that, I think the curiosity lure is the way to go. That requires us at a fishing level of 16 is the problem. Which means we have to use Master and we have to use Seafoam Pudding Gold Star. Is that worth it? It's gotta be, right? Versus 14, double quality. 16.27 hours per stack, or 13.35. Technically 328, but... The alternative is attempting the challenge bait thing again. Oh my god, it's so fast. We'd probably have to use this, though. Wow. Do we want to try challenge bait again? It's twice as fast. Okay, let's do some proper alterations here. We're not likely to get 100% of the Miss Anglers we get, so maybe instead we go for... Let's say we get like 1.5, which I think is pretty likely. That's still a lot faster. Joel, does this help? Yes, thank you. This is a lot faster. 11.2 versus like 13. And that's if I get 1.5 fish on average from the challenge bait. That is so much faster. All right, let's go for it. We actually don't have a ton of challenge bait, but we're gonna try this out. Just gonna see how it works out. We can't use. We have to use master. I guess we don't have to, but we probably should try. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, did I not click? Click, please. All right, we're gonna try it out. At worst, we fail. We don't want this one. We want this one. Oh, we're gonna need some more of that, aren't we? I didn't realize I was out. Okay, let's go craft some really quick. It's... Flounder Midnight Carp? That's right? The problem is we don't have enough Q seasoning right now, do we? Alright, 35 is a good start. We'll just use that for now. Oh, we also need squid ink, right? Totally. Kind of true. Lex, welcome in. Hope you're doing super well today. I can make 62 of these, but I only want to make 35. There you go. How are you doing, Lex? It's so good to see ya. How are you? And I'm so sorry. I miss anyone else while I was mathing? Go get your chili. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, we just want the fishing, so we're good. Okay. Let's see how we do. It's gonna be such a waste of challenge bait, I feel like. That's what we got. Yes, they're in chat. They're not in chat necessarily right now. But Chronox, they're on Discord at the very least, Rando. Technically, Broken Gynax made the first one, and I don't know how to contact them, although they're sometimes in Blade's Discord, I think. But Chronox took the existing code and added some features on it for me, and they're in my Discord all the time. I don't know what you mean by first catch possibility, though. Just like to see what you could use your first catch of the game for. Yeah, good point, Rando. Just knowing what you could first catch. Apparently, Leela just has a list. That might be as useful. Dang, this uses up so much challenge bait. And I've only got a 20% chance of getting the fish. Yeah, I mean, the list must exist somewhere. If Leela... You could ask just Leela to have the list. Whoops, I should pay more attention. Okay, we got 2 there. That's an encouraging first... Why is it gold? It should be a 90% chance. Ugh, okay, well. This might be falling off really quickly. Okay. Do you have 2 quality bobbers? I only have the 1, but it should be a 90% chance, even with just the 1. Onion! Welcome in. The code divers have it. I mean, I'm sure they could... If you asked Leela, they would send it to you. Okay, that one was Iridium. Unfortunately, it was a double dash. Magnolia, welcome in as well. Onion, how are you today? It's so lovely to see ya. Like, what would be added to the calculator to show first cast potential? It would just be the list, right? I guess we could put that on there. Okay. We just got unlucky on the first one, I think. It is a 90% chance, so 1 out of 10 times we are going to get gold. I think that's just okay. Because that's still better. Checkbox? Oh, okay, I could see that. I don't see how that'd be more effective than just, like, having the list in front of you, though. Ooh, okay. 2 again. Okay. I don't like that we're getting, like, 50-50. How long did this take? Hey, Mel. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well today. Maybe it is worth just having the double quality. It's annoying, though, because, like... It's a 90% chance. Okay. I think we're just getting unlucky. As long as we end up with, like, more than 30, this is better. It does waste my challenge bait is the only problem. But eventually we're going to have more challenge bait than we need. The problem that we're running, the reason we're running out of challenge bait now is because we're focusing on fishing. But as soon as we're done with, like, the main fishing after this decade's over, we're going to have a lot of challenge bait. So then this might just be the way to do this. Dang, it's so hard to beat that initial jump there. Dang it. If I can figure out how to stay ahead of that initial jump, like, we would be, like, perfect catching this pretty often. I literally just have to hold up immediately. I gotta remember to do that. I don't care about any other fish here. Oh, we did it. Yay, we got a triple. And if it's a perfect catch, I'm guaranteed to get all 3, which is super nice. Okay. This seems doable, actually. I think the cork bobber actually quite matters here, because it allows me to get the initial jump. If I'm doing it right. The nice thing about Miss Angler, too, is it has, like, a super unique pattern. So it's very easy to tell when I get it and when I don't. If it doesn't immediately shoot to the top, it's not Miss Angler. Okay, okay. This is viable. Glad I could help you out, country girl. I'm probably just gonna end up throwing them out, Blood Rose. I mean, I won't throw them out for no reason, but yeah, they're not gonna matter. I guess I'll just hold on to them. Cat, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 42nd month. It is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. And also the factor, the product of multiplying 6 times 7. Hi, Cat. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. At least 3 months, some have said. There are very, very few people who have still stuck around since the beginning of the stream, and Cat is one of them. So I'm very thankful for that. Since I started streaming way back when. Some people still do come by. The voices need a distraction. I will be your voice. Why is tea so good, everyone? Yeah. Some days Alco wishes he could get rid of me, but he cannot. Oh, we're definitely gonna need this. Good morning, DMNC. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today. Uh-oh. Okay. My pack wore out. Tea is a gift from Mother Nature. So is life. You cannot enjoy tea without life. Ancient proverb, probably. Now whenever you guys say Joel, I'm like picturing smallish beans and not like the fish. I don't know why. Kind of tea? Chai. Dang it. Ooh, that was close. Smallish beans mentioned. I know. What could it be now? Life is a prison, but tea makes it better. Tea is the key. That's why they rhyme. Not having preserving is so noticeable. My bobbers are just like disintegrating. Have you had hibiscus before? The tea? Maybe. I can't remember it specifically though, so maybe not. Dang it. This is not the right fish. Okay. It acted a little like it. Why is Joel a fish? Genuine question. Honestly, Sweeney, I have no idea. It's like a meme. There's no real reason for it. It's like the 6-7 of fish memes. Except much better. It's a flower, red purple liquid. Ooh, that sounds really cool, but I don't think I've had it, no. I'm usually at black teas. Ooh, that was close. If I can get 30, this pretty much guarantees that this is the correct way to do this. I doubted them for so long, everyone who was saying to use challenge bait. And it turns out I was the fool. I didn't even start early today. I started at like 10. Can you explain Joel to your resident old person, please? Again, I cannot. I am also resident old. I'm very much enjoying. Tango released a video today that I watched. I'm not keeping up with too many people right now, but I might go back. I've watched Grian's, Gems, Ethos, B-Dubs, and Tango's episodes so far. Anyone else I should be watching? You aren't old. Thanks, Lazzy. I'm old compared to many people here. The war is over, yes. And B-Dub's video is great, too. Whoops. Didn't quite hit that. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready! Dang. That was a bad one. Mumbo and Skiz. I've never actually watched Mumbo before. Outside of like a very small amount of their full actual videos outside of Hermitcraft. I don't know why I said actual videos. They're outside of Hermitcraft videos. I also giggle like a schoolgirl. Sorry you guys had to hear that. Alright, maybe I will have to watch Mumbo. With such strong recommendations happening. Hated that. You're welcome. Ooh, another one! Another one gone, another one gone, another one bites the dust. We actually got Miss Angler Row. That's kind of funny. Oh, we need this, actually. Now. There was already some in there. Please don't ever do that again. No promises. This is definitely a case where I have to have my fishing buff, and I have to have both bobbers. Like, I can't just not have those. Alright. How much longer on this? I can wait a little. Massa! Happy therapy day. I hope things went well. What is life without comedy? I don't have a witty reply. Alright, we just got that one off. It is not the right fish, though. Alright. Need one of these. We need you. Well, that sucked.
Coconuts.
Ooh, that's a bad one. Oh my gosh, chill out. Malanger. That one was pretty bad. What regal energy? For having therapy. I need to start. Yeah. Therapy is good for your soul. However, it is expensive in some places, so very understandable. And very often not covered by insurance here in the US. Certain ones do, but not all of them. Currently have kitten biting my ankle. Good kit. You bite them ankles. You're gonna drop down, I just know it. Good. I convinced it not to by telling it what it was going to do. It works with people too. He's woken with all the energy. What's wrong with a cat biting a few ankles? That's their job. I'm banned from my room for a few hours. It's very funny to me, like, how often cats are just so human in their behavior, where they just have days where they're just kind of being dicks. We ate through like half of our remaining challenge bait today. Which is going to be kind of a problem. We should probably avoid doing this one until we have the challenge bait. Tomorrow we could do a different fish, actually. They all kind of suck, though. We only do Legend 2 during winter. Isn't it every day? Sometimes. Hi, Hillary, welcome in. My cat Enzo will love you and then immediately try to maul your arm. Just like people. Okay. Had I played today better, I could have ended up with around 50, probably. Which is good to know. I'm going to guess like 45 is going to be a pretty good number to shoot for each day. Plus, we have a little more time, because I started late, because it was after my Monday chores. This is not the right one. Why just winter for the Legend 2? Because I catch lingcod and sturgeon at the same time. So it's convenient to be able to do all three of them simultaneously. Because no matter what, your legend chance is like 20, 25%, 15, 20%, something like that. It's like 20% with the curiosity lure, which we can't even use, so 15%. Whoops. So it's just better to have other fish I can catch at the same time, because I'm going to be catching those fish regardless. You can't really like increase the chance of the fish, of the legendaries. They're like set. All the other fish depend on what other fish are catchable for the most part, but the legendary ones have like a set chance of being caught regardless of season and time. All right, 44 is great actually. Yeah, 50 is pretty reasonable, I think. Pretty reasonable expectations. We should try something different tomorrow, though. Do we want to do Glacierfish tomorrow? I think Glacierfish is just wild bait. Let's do math. Cinder sap, waterfall. Sorry, river. Sorry, pond? Am I going crazy? This is where you're supposed to catch it, right? Did I find a bug? Oh, depth. Gotta increase the depth. It doesn't have to be winter. Glacierfish Jr. Hashtag deep. Well, that's not too bad even. Well, it kind of is because we need to... I mean, no, that is the correct bobber setup because we're using trap bobber, quality bobber. That's actually not even that bad. The 50% catch rate makes it a lot better. Unfortunately, it's really annoying. My guess is we'll be doing fishing level 15. Doing my own 999 challenge. I just started. Very cool, Hillary. Glad to hear that. We chat about them on Discord sometimes, so if you're interested in talking about yours there, you can talk about it in here too in chat. I don't mind. But if you're interested in talking to other people who are doing the challenge, there's a Discord channel for that on our Discord. Thanks, Jazza. Cress, welcome in as well. Sorry, I just saw your messages. Hope you're doing well today. All right, we're going to try doing Glacierfish tomorrow, would be my guess. Bethany, thank you so much for the follow. I think it is. Bethany? There's no N, so it's just Bethy? Bethy? Hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in, by the way. Nice, good to hear that. Okay, the alternative here. So this is our 6.2 hours per stack. The alternative would be using targeted bait for Glacierfish. And that looks lower, and it is lower, but that requires us to use some of the fish. So that saves us like a half hour per stack, which isn't even that much, to be honest. However, we have to use the fish to get the fish, so it's just not worth it. Wild is just better. Ah, yes. There's a few people doing it modded, which is really cool. Do you have a spreadsheet for yourself? Soon there will be over 1,000 people doing the 999 challenge, perhaps. Be pretty easy to see which one's not a Glacierfish, so I should be able to cancel. If I can't cancel, it's not too bad, actually. Okay, yeah, we'll go for this tomorrow, then. Which means we don't need these today, at least. How do you use this? I've seen it, but never actually used it myself. The highlight message. You did it. Congrats. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Hi, Kianis. Welcome in. Oh, the fish chart. Oh. There's the link to it right there. Do you mean, like, how does it work? You select your location, your time. Oh, time's actually down here, but season up here. What kind of bait you're using, what kind of lures you're using. You can configure whether or not you can cancel other fish or not. So in this case, I know what the Glacierfish Jr.'s pattern is going to look like. So if I don't get that, I can just cancel every other fish. So basically, I'm always going to get it. You can configure the depth of the water, your fishing level, any luck buffs you might have, whether you're going to cancel if you don't get a chest. Yeah. And then it'll basically just tell you what your chances of catching the fish. This tells you how often you're going to get the fish in real lifetime. So on average, I will get a Glacierfish Jr. every 22.31 seconds. And if I want to get a whole stack of it, it is on average going to take me 6.2 hours of IRL time. So that's kind of basically how it works. Up here, you can also see like average time to bite, average time per cast, what my percent chance of getting iridium quality for the fish is with a perfect catch and without a perfect catch. Just stuff like that. There's just a lot of information that's very useful to the challenge. Oh, see you later, Jazza. Thanks so much for hanging out. Ooh, Hat the Horse. Good choice. Good timing on the Hat the Horse. I don't think rain is going to change anything here, but we should check. It doesn't change anything about the Glacierfish, which is the important thing. Is that a threat? Alright, let's get set up. Slept until 2 p.m. today, so I'm resting plenty. Glad to hear it. We will need the blobfish hat as well. Where's my wild bait? There's my wild bait. Oh, I guess we should take the rest of this out. We do need the quality bobbers, but we are no longer going to use these. For glacierfish, we're going to need the trap bobbers. What? Oh, there's no room. Whoops. Didn't quite use them all up, did I? Alright, we need at least 4 of each. So let's grab one more of you. Oh. We need to craft the quality bobbers today, huh? Okay, we can go do that. Chat, do you remember the ingredients for a quality bobber? Well, let me tell you. First you need sap, then you need solar essence, then you need some copper bars, and that's how you make a quality bobber. So then we come over here, and we do this, and we do this, and we go whee! I really wish there was just a drop button, so I could craft and drop more quickly, but this is by far the fastest way. So educational. And then you throw them on the ground. I might be making too many, actually. I'm not counting. I'm learning stuff. What did I pick up? Alright, we're gonna drop this until it says 20 left. There we go. Now we press this button. You'd think it would be more than enough, but I think I'm actually short by a few here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Don't worry, we're gonna use them up quickly. Probably. Okay, so we went over by a few, but that's okay. You know, we're learning. We're learning stuff. All right. I, unfortunately, need to take my first break here. I probably should have realized I was going to have to go to the bathroom. But It's no problem. I'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody. I am going to run ads while I'm gone, just to get them out of the way so we don't have to experience them normally in 14 minutes. And I will see you right when I get back, everybody. Hopefully soon. BRB. Bloop. He's back. He's back. What clip is that? What clip is this? Thanks. Welcome back, Mel. Welcome back, Onion. Okay. Just a moment. I'm just simply recalibrating my expectations. Alright, see you later, Raven. Thanks for hanging out. We need to go grab this slime here. Please. We should also probably... grab all these batteries. So the next time it thunderstorms, we don't start losing stuff. Hi, Nelly! Oh, it's thunderstorming today, actually. Who could have foreseen this? On the day it's always meant to thunderstorm in summer. How's this doing? I finally got my health insurance figured out. I don't get any. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you have a good humor about it, though. At least you know, I guess. Red slime eggs are going up, although it is kind of slow at this point. Oh, and good thing I checked. We gotta hat the horse, don't we? Blobfish hat. B is for blobfish. Unfortunately, these are not alphabetical because Concerned Ape hates me. No, that's not true. There is an order to them. They are by their item ID. But I wish it was alphabetical. Blob. There you go, lesbian. Alphabetical by hat. Been trying to get living hats on my iPad by cutting weeds and resetting on Ginger Island Farm, but no luck so far. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to get. It's just... it's just such a low chance. There are some guides on how to do the best that you can to get them, but it's still not incredible, unfortunately. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Dang it. Okay, hopefully I'm able to catch this most of the time. I'm kind of accepting of the fact that I'm going to miss it about 80%, or I'm going to get it only about 80% of the time, but hopefully it's at least 80%. There is that there. That's probably worth going for. This is not it, is it? It's a little bit like it's it. This can't be it. What is you? Oh no, the Dorado is here. Well, that's annoying. Oh, come on. The bubbles disappeared right as I was about to go for them. Alright. It should be much more... First of all, the Dorado should only have like a 10% chance. And second of all, it should be much more obvious. Hello, Dorado. Yeah, this is it. Dang. Okay, we have to actually catch the fish. Ooh, that's... That one might have been rude, but I just might have been bad. Much more reasonable one. Catch one. I'm going to need that trout bobber, methinks. In my country, I can use my dad's health insurance until I get married. Oh, wow. Yeah, in the US, you can go off your parents' health insurance until you're 24, I believe. I believe that is the cutoff date. 24 or 25. And that was only a recent change, I think. Thanks, Obama. Positive. This is a lot. I'll get used to this over time, I think, but this is a lot. It's a lot of concentration to do this as many times as I'm gonna have to. Woo! After that, I've decided I will just not get sick. Onion, good choice. Hey, I pinned. Hope you're doing pinned. I hope you're doing well today. See you later, Mantis. Thanks for hanging out. In Canada, I was on my dad's for so long as I was a student until like 25. Yeah, it's pretty normal now, I think. Because, yeah, you don't get health insurance until you have a job, at least in the US. And you don't get a job now until you're out of college, for a lot of people. And that's, like, not until you're, like, 25, so... Does make sense. 50% chance, by the way. 50% chance, by the way. Hey, Sparkly Witch, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. I'm angry. I've had enough of this glacierfish. I'm getting a little more used to the pattern, I think. Maybe. It is a massive dick, though. This is the hardest fish in the game, in my opinion. Woo! I have to take a break in between every fish. Funnily enough, the only thing that's doubled for me so far was the Dorado, which I didn't need to catch. Sorry, Nelly, I do see your message, but I'll read it after this fish has been claimed. Been applying to Medicaid for a few times this year, and I keep getting rejected because of my kids' contentious custody, putting me in a stranger's dependent situation. Government sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Nelly. That's really annoying. I hope you're able to get that figured out. These are the extended family legendaries. You're right, the original legendaries you can only get one of each. But these are extended family ones. You unlock them with a quest later in the game. You can only catch them while the quest is active. So we currently have that quest active for 3 days, so we're taking advantage of that to grab them. Pokemon exclude. Yeah, so this is Glacierfish Jr, not Glacierfish. Technically. Still no doubles. Out of 6, you'd expect 1 to double. I have wild bait, so there's a 33% chance that it should double. Approximately. It depends on daily luck, so I might just not have good daily luck today. Or I just might be getting IRL unlucky. Glacierfish makes me sick. Look at its stupid face. It is kind of funny that, like, the legend ends up being, like, the 3rd hardest fish in the game, despite being implied to be the hardest. I don't know, I might change my mind on that a little bit. I do think it's a little... I've gotten more used to the Scorpion Carp as I've been catching it a lot. I think it's a little more predictable than the Legend is. So Legend might actually be 2nd. I think for a new player to the game, though, I think Scorpion Carp is actually harder than Legend. Still no doubles out of 8. It's gonna be legendary. Hey, that doubled! Woo! We did it! You don't have to be the best to be a legend, you just have to be iconic. True. Oh. What is everybody's most difficult fish? Top 3 or top 5, if you're willing to write it out. For me, I think it goes Glacierfish, Legend, Scorpion Carp. That's the top 3. What are the next 2? Octopus has got to be up there, right? Oh, this is not very fish. Okay. I don't know if octopus is that high. What are some other difficult fish? There's lava eels. I think lingcod is almost worse than octopus, actually. I hate them all. Next question. They're slimy, and I hate them. Ice Pip's pretty bad, too. I don't like Ice Pip just because it's so hard to catch, because the bite rate is so low. I think Scorpion Carp, Legend, and Glacierfish all belong into like the top tier of difficulty. And then the next tier down is like octopus, lingcod, lava eel. Anything else around there? Ice Pip? I don't think Ice Pip's that bad for catching once you get on the line. Lava eel is definitely harder than Ice Pip. It's supposed to be, at least. But I think it definitely is. I don't know, after that, it's kind of just like a blur. Like a blur of, like, pufferfish, super cucumber, stingray, maybe? Just a few ones that are Dorado. Just the ones that are kind of difficult, but... yeah. The thing is, if you have a big fishing bar, Ice Pip isn't that bad. Because the thing that Ice Pip does that's annoying is it moves up and down very quickly, a lot. It, like, vibrates. But if your bar is big enough to contain the vibration, kind of a weird way of putting that, then it's pretty easy to catch. If your bar is not big enough, though, it gets really annoying because it keeps on like going in and out of your bar constantly. Okay, I'm keeping up with chat now. Maybe I'm getting kind of used to this pattern. It's not as bad now. That one in particular, I don't think wasn't that bad. That one in particular was not that bad, I think. Wow. Words, everyone. Words. Practice makes perfect, they say. Who's them? Who is them? Dorado? This is surely not one, right? I'm not sure enough. I think it's Dorado. Yeah. Shglue! Thank you for your 15 stream streak. Bestie IDK. Oh, did you see that follow there? Oh my gosh. I deserve a medal for that. Hopefully I catch the fish too. I did the double bounce to follow it as it was going up, then down, then up. Yeah. If y'all don't know Mel, we did shout out Mel earlier, but Mel is an amazing streamer here on Twitch and a good friend of mine. Make sure you go give her a follow if you're not already doing so. My tea is almost gone. I need new tea. Anyone got some tea to spill? We're up to 18 already, which is pretty sweet. Alright, I gotta finish this tea. Spill the tea. Oh, it spells out. I've never noticed that it spells out tea in the emote before. That's great. I've seen that before, but... These are very long days, just because every time I catch the glacierfish, it takes like 20 seconds. I'm gonna use up all this, probably. There it is. How did Habu perfect catch this? He didn't record it. Maybe it exists as a clip somewhere. Like, I just don't even understand how it's possible to perfect catch this fish. That went pretty well, though. 20 glacierfish on the line. If I can get 20 a day, that's actually a pretty decent amount. Compared to what I expected. Okay. You want to, like, maybe... Okay, that's it for that one. We've actually only lost 2 glacierfish so far, which is a lot better than I thought. Yeah. In 1.4, before the quality bobber existed, Habu got iridium quality of every single fish in the game, which involved perfect catching every single fish in the game, because it's not possible otherwise. Well then. Alright, I guess 3. That's interesting, Sweeney. They were hiding in the bathroom playing games. People are like addicted to their phones. Which me too, kind of, but sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses. And the roses aren't gacha games. Most of the time. So there is a little bit of a trick to this. when they jump up, they have to jump down afterwards. They can't like jump up twice. And same with down, I'm pretty sure. Maybe they can't, but they're not likely to at the very least. So you can kind of set your bobber to anticipate that. I'm addicted to my phone. Yep. He did the collection. Collectathon. Ah, that was it. Okay. That was a different challenge. He did that later, I think. This was like years ago. This is before 1.5 came out, so this was like 6 or 7 years ago. I like stop myself every time. At least. Maybe more now. I'm gonna still bring my phone to the toilet. That's fine. Just like, don't lick your phone afterwards. I don't think it's that unreasonable to like watch a video while you're in the bathroom.
Oh, it's Tyson.
Call me Brad. Thank you so much for the follow. Wait, are you the Brad? You are the Brad. Hi, Brad. How are you doing today? There you go. That would be why. Brad was the editor for the recent audit video, everybody. And will probably be my editor going forward because they did such an amazing job. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like how so many of the comments were on the video were just like, sorry, Brad. We're glazing Ava the whole time, but it was you. Alright. Come on, catch this. Gosh, darn it! Oh my gosh. Please, end. Thank you. No problem. You did a great job, like, honestly. Very happy with how it turned out. Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, I am now. Dang, getting 30 is pretty crazy, actually. I guess we're not there yet, but that's more than I expected by quite a bit. I guess it just has such a high bite rate. Like, if I catch a fish, there's like an 80% chance it's a glacierfish. Maybe not quite that high. If only there was a way to check. There's like a 90%. Okay, no, it's not quite that much. But the 50% chance every time I throw out my rod is pretty good. Looks like ideally we don't want to do this in summer, just because the Dorado is similar enough that it kind of annoys me. Just in the future, we probably don't want to do this fish in summer. Same reason we kind of don't want to do Miss Angler in fall and winter, because or mostly winter, because the lingcod can have a similar pattern to Miss Angler. Yeah, we're currently working on Extended Family. Welcome in, Boblin. Definitely need that. We gonna run out of these? We might. Enjoy your moss. What am I... The thunder scared me. Pride is a damsel in distress. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show them where my kingdom falls. No, wait, I did that wrong. Dang it. I need, like, the lyrics in front of me at all times, so I can just break out into song. Yump, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes the kingdoms fall. Thank you, Lee. The voice he does for it is so good. It really just sounds like Zeus. What I imagine Zeus would sound like. Yeah, me too, Lee. I've been having it on repeat. I finished the first Akatar book today, or yeah, I guess no, it was technically today because it was like 1 a.m. But maybe it was this morning actually. Yeah, I had like 10 minutes left. I got past the climax and I'm like, I'll finish this up in a minute. So I think it was this morning technically. What, Mel? Didn't I tell you last night? Didn't I tell you? I didn't quite finish before we were chatting. That's why I think. You did not. Didn't I say I was getting close to the end? Oh, no, I guess I didn't. Yeah, well, on my way back from tutoring, I basically got close to the end, and I just finished it up while eating dinner. Or not quite finished. I got past the climax, at least. It was very good, though. I will not spoil. Leah Knight. We can talk about it later. I almost just perfect caught that, by the way. Did anyone notice that? That was a very close to a perfect catch. Tay, welcome in. Hi, Ems. Welcome in as well. Ems, I've got your address laid out. I have to send the mail, obviously, but hopefully it'll go out soon. I have to double check postage to where you are as well. That's always really annoying. I think if it's a letter, I don't have to worry about the weird stuff that's been going on lately with tariffs and whatnot, but I'll have to double check that. So I sent Onion a gift recently, and it was very annoying. But I'm very happy they got it. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. What, I mean, I can't tell you the exacts, but like, what thoughts are you excited to hear? I thought it was really good. I thought the ending of the trial was a little obvious. The third trial, that was. I kind of like what they did with it, though. I thought the poem was resolved a little too easily. Not even really sure why Amaranth gave her such an easy out. But yeah, it was a fun book. Any and all thoughts about Akatar? I liked Reese more than I thought I would. At first I was like, oh, he's just gonna be that guy, right? And then he was a little bit more than that guy. I was pretty impressed. Is it Reese or Reeson? I think it's Reeson, right? Sorry for living in a desert. Hey now, Argentina has a beautiful varied landscape. It's not all desert. There's waterfalls and rainforests and some desert, I assume. Mountains, lakes, rivers, cities. Reese or recent. Okay, so both. I thought I heard it said both ways. Skylines even. I think there's a coast. There's a lot of coast, actually. Argentina is actually huge. I watched a video recently about one of my favorite storm chasers. This was like a year ago, actually, but Pecco's Hank went to Argentina to chase tornadoes, which was really cool. Recent is the full name. Reese is a nickname. Got it, got it. I did like that Alice gave her all that advice when she went under the mountain to not do, and she like immediately broke all of them. She even like thought about it as like, I shouldn't do this because Alice told me not to, but I guess I have to, so. It's like 10 minutes into being under the mountain. Like, yep, did that, did that, did that. Well, it wasn't even Favor's fault, really. There just like wasn't any choice in the matter in all the cases. We have tornadoes, apparently. I think you're one of the only other countries that gets, like, them. Which is kind of interesting to think about, right? You need, like, big, flat, open plains and, like, lots of room for storms to form, to be tornadic. That is one thing I didn't love about the writing in the series so far. It's just like the author kind of just puts Feyre in positions where she absolutely has to do stuff. And I mean I didn't hate it. It's just like part of a story, right? But it'd have been nice if she expressed more of her choices more directly. Also, Amaranth was, like, super confident that Feyre was not going to be able to figure out that poem, which was not that hard to figure out. Basically, her entire plan revolved around, oh yeah, she'll never figure that out. I feel like if the answer to the poem was like very much more esoteric, but like somehow Tamlin and Lucian had given hints to the possible answer before she even knew she was gonna have to ask it, I think that would have been cooler. Because right now the poem was like, yeah. Okay, that's sweet, Mel. I'm currently quickly reading another book because I really wanted to listen to it again, but it'll only take me like a few days probably, and I'll get to the second Akatar book. Because they did that a little bit with like the other secret. Although interestingly, that secret wasn't as interesting. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling anything. The one where Tamlin made sure she overheard certain conversations. Woo, 42. That's much more. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Also, please, I really hope she learns how to read in the second book. I assume she will. It's the thing that almost got her killed like 4 times. I assume like a big part of the second book is going to be her learning how to read properly. I was elected to lead, not to read. I do appreciate that the author actually put thought into the fact that she would have probably not been able to learn how to read during the few months, or it was like 6 months, right? She was with Tamlin at the beginning. She did put some effort into it, but like she didn't fully learn how to. Guess we don't need that. Feels weird to get rid of that, but guess I don't have anything to do with it. Alright, to sleep. What instruments does everyone play? None. I'm not very good with my hands, like making quick motions, so instruments have always been like nearly impossible for me. I played trumpet briefly in high school. I wasn't very good at it. Good daily luck today. That's good. And that was about it. Hey, you too, Mel. Piano, nice. She does eventually learn how to read. I'd assume. It was a pretty important plot point. The trumpet. I wanted to do saxophone, and I probably should have. I think I would have enjoyed that more. Okay, just a moment. Ooh, excuse me. 6th to 11th grade. I played trumpet until, I guess it was just 7th and 8th grade. I think our 6th graders did not do band in middle school. Alright. Let us prepare ourselves here for the coming day. I think we're going to do the same thing as we did before. Actually, I should take these. And these. Have to go back to work now? I'd rather just lay in bed all day? Isn't that the truth? Despite all of that, I do hope your work goes well, Mel. I hope it finishes quickly so you can rot. You know, rot is like a positive thing, but it doesn't sound very good when I say it like that, does it? I hope you rot. Now, Mel. I hope the rest of the day goes well. Oops, wrong one. I really wish I could turn the other eggs back into slime that I don't need anymore. No reds here. I guess technically you can, because you could turn them into slimes and then kill them. That just doesn't seem very economical. Yeah, that's true, Nelly. Yep. I think that's what I was just saying. Baguette, welcome in. Maybe it's worth it, honestly. I have so many. Like, I have A whole stack of green slime eggs. If I just, like, laid them all out and then just went and killed them, that would get a lot of that slime back. I don't even think it's worth it, though. Just time-wise, it's going to take a lot more effort. Alright, sorry, I had to answer a DM real quick. Alright, I think we're good to go then? Yeah, let's go fishing. I was pretty impressed that lasted as long as it did. I have Master, but I don't, like, need Master, do I? I guess it helps. It helps enough that I kind of just don't care either. These are not bobbers I care about wasting that much. Like, it's a curiosity lure, I'm always going to use preserving. If I'm using challenge bait, I'm always going to use preserving. But I just don't care as much about wild bait because I have a billion of it. And I just don't care as much about these bobbers because I can just make more. So I think we're good. So Master is just more helpful then. Oh, I should probably eat this. Yeah, I do have a bunch of hatchers, but again, like, it's probably just not even worth it to set it up. I don't know. How much slime drops from 999 slimes? I guess it's like a few stacks. But it's not that much. I don't know why I just said that. Sift your cocoa powder before using. Yep. That's how it clumps up. I honestly am not sure. Is this a Dorado? It's not acting like a Dorado. It's a little too much, I think. It's also not acting like a Glacierfish, though. It must be a Glacierfish, right? Nothing else would move this much here. Yeah, okay. Sell them to buy tea sets. They do not sell for that much. Like, 1,000 green slime eggs is still, like... Wait, do green slime eggs sell for 1,000? It is like 1,000,000. It's actually not that bad. Good call, Bommy. It's true, yep. Blade probably could tell me. Now, with the Slime Slayer and the Burglar Ring, I imagine I could get a good amount from them. Slime Gatherer enchantment and the Burglar Ring. It could be fun to just try it, too. My game might not recover if I have that many slimes on the same map, though. 1,000 slimes at the same time. Be kind of funny. Actually, I guess that is what Blade did, isn't it? To get them all done at the same time. I saw a Blade in a YouTube video the other day. Was it his YouTube video? Or was it a different YouTube video? Welcome in, Krista. So if it was his YouTube video, that might be expected. I voice acted in a YouTube video recently. Captain Canadia. I got to play Gil from the Adventures Guild. Oh, the War Crimes video. Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I even opened it. Oh, it's literally open next to my Twitch. I'll have to watch that later. Yeah, Blade told me about it. You're a Dorado. That was recommended to me, so I will watch it at some point, Krista. I just forgot to, honestly. Dang it. Hey, yo, can you chill? Okay. Calm down. How long have we been on this? Minute 3 of catching Glacierfish 1. I've been watching this Glacierfish go up and down for the last 300 years. Up, down, up, down. My eyes are starting to hurt from the strain of moving up and down the screen over and over again. I reviewed the FAQ because I'm curious. It says legendary fish aren't required. These are the relatives, yes. You are able to get multiples through the quest. Yep. You got it, Ray. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, the original legendaries are not required, but the extended family ones, like the Glacierfish Jr, are. Yeah, because there's no way to get more than one of the original legendaries in the game. Outside of glitches and exploits. Jeepers. Multiplayer table dupe. Yeah, I mean, that can get you any item. There are more specific ones to get the legendaries, but it's still an exploit. Why can't they all be like that? Come on now, Glacierfish. You could be better than that. Do, do, do. Up and down, up and down. I'm gonna have nightmares about this stupid fish. Okay. On the plus side, once I start sleeping a lot, we won't have to do this as much. It'll be like twice a year. It's probably closer to 3 times a year. We can also mix it up. We don't have to do the same fish every time. Oh, this is one of the less frustrating ones, to be honest. Enjoy your dinner. Can you smoke the juniors? You can. Yeah, so we need 1,998 of them. After today, we should be close to 200. So that's like 10% of the way done. Which isn't too bad, actually. Exactly, Mommy. They're always here. Yeah, you don't get frustrated waiting for them to show up. You get frustrated because it's annoying to catch them, but not because you're waiting. Why don't all the legendaries have this kind of bite rate, huh? %50 of the time, all the time. Ooh, a double. I missed 3 yesterday and 0 so far today. Although that one took me like 10 minutes. Honestly, it's taking more than a minute. It's probably just not even worth it. An epic battle. Algo versus Glacierfish. Begin! Hey Nico, welcome in. How was your stream earlier? Can we get a shout out for Nico? Nico is also doing the 999 challenge. And they're doing work with it too. They're getting a lot of it done very quickly. I was watching them stream it the other day, and this morning actually, briefly. Clip, clip. Glad to hear it. Do, 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 do. 2 stacks. I'm way too old for this, if it's taking too long to catch. Have you started Glacierfish yet, Bommy? Glacierfish Jr, I should say. Ooh, the double. We like it when it doubles. Yeah, I'm surprised how many I was getting per day. We got 42 yesterday, and we started a little later. Maybe we didn't. We started about the right time. So 40 is probably a good expected outcome. Which on a per day basis is pretty good. That means, like, in terms of quests we only need, like... Hold on. 2,000 divided by 3 divided by 40. Okay, you're gonna have to chill. Whoops. Only like 16, 17 quests. I was gonna guess 20, so that's actually about right. That's about where I am, Bommy. Copying me. Have you done Miss Angler already? I was mostly doing Miss Angler first. I'm gonna wait on Miss Angler now though, because I'm gonna start using challenge bait. And I don't have enough challenge bait for the most part. So we're gonna wait until we're out of the Fecade and we have more challenge bait than we need. Because right now the challenge bait is being saved for some fish in particular. I think tomorrow we're actually gonna get some bone fragments for challenge bait. Just to prepare for fall, because I'm planning on doing a lot of fishing in fall. Around 90 with the others. Gotcha, gotcha. So you just started with Glacierfish and Legend. Or no, you're kind of switching between them, it looks like. If you've got 90 with the others, yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking for the Son of Crimson Fish... Looking forward to the Son of Crimson Fish grind. That one's just going to be annoying more than anything. Lava eel almost done. Glad to hear it. Using the Blessing of the Water for that, I'd assume. I think the lava eel is the only fish. Okay, it's one of like 2 fish that you can get completely solo. The void salmon, I think, is the other. And even the void salmon, if it's raining, the catfish is there too. But if it's not raining, then void salmon's completely solo. By completely solo, I mean there's no other fish in the location at the time you're fishing. Ooh, okay. With Blessing of the Water, and you catch 50 per day? How do you get 50 per day with the Blessing of the Water? Or do you do stuff after and keep fishing for it? Okay, you just keep going after, I see. And use a pond to create bait. Nice. Hey, we like challenge bait. Yeah, that's fair. The thing about the ice pips is I have infinite time to work on them, right? Every time I get Blessing of the Water, I'll just try and get some. And I'll just keep going, right? Like, I'm always going to have enough time to finish it. It's just going to be a long process. We'll be done with probably every other fish before we finish ice pip. Probably for quite a while. Not gonna get very far without a trap bobber. Thunder bringer through the ringer. So many Glacierfish. This is the last day for Glacierfish because quest ends after this. The base legends and extended legends create the same role. Row? No, they're different rows. But I don't have my legendary fish anymore, so it's not possible to get that row. No, you can't. Yes, you can say something evil, I suppose. It is the same price, though. It's effectively the same in every way except for the name. They do not stack together, technically. Wrong fish. Come on now. You gotta catch them all. Do you think you should produce a second 999 stack of the extended fish for their products? No. No, not at all. It's the same item. The original legendary row is not required for the challenge because it's missable. You can get the game to a state where it's no longer collectible, so it's not part of the challenge. It's one of the rules. My name is back. Your name is Sweeney, actually. Despite your insistence to the contrary. My brain is like looking at that little piece of dark water jutting out of the left side, and like I keep thinking it looks like Florida a little bit. It should be a little straighter across the top, but it just kind of feels like Florida when my thing is blocking it like that. My fishing bar is blocking it. Florida without the weird top part of the panhandle. Just like what my eyes are focusing on while I'm trying to catch this fish right now. It's just, it looks kind of like Florida. Especially if I'm not looking directly at it. Woo! Wasn't that fun, everybody? Without the mean not Florida part of it. I'm gonna be honest, I think most of the mean Florida part is the mean part, right? I mean, like, it excludes Tallahassee and maybe Orlando. And I think those are two perfectly fine parts of Florida. I don't know what's on, like, the northern coast of Florida. And by northern, I mean northern by Florida standards. What's even over there? I need a map. I honestly do not recall. Oh, Jacksonville's what's up there. I knew there was a big city, like, on the northern area there. I could not remember what it was. Okay, Orlando's much further down. So yeah, it mostly just cuts off, like, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, and maybe, like, Gainesville. Yeah, Orlando's a bit further down. It also cuts off kind of where I go on vacation. So, rude. Which is, like, Apalachicola. I think it's still there, because it's got the bottom part of the panhandle. This is not the right fish. All right, ads are gonna be playing, so I'm actually gonna head on out for a little bit. I'm just gonna quickly go use the restroom. I've been drinking lots of tea, and I'm gonna go get some more tea. And rather than have you watch ads while I'm playing, I might as well just go now. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. BRB. That's awesome, Bommy. Is that Johnny? Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely day. My tea has done steeping, and I am here to catch some more glacier fish. I forgot what I was doing. Hold on. My brain just like short-circuited for a second there. I'm okay, I swear. Okay, hold on. That's how you go back to Stardew. There we go. I figured it out, chat. I'm a genius. Hi, Johnny. It's good to see you. Very understandable. Hope your life's been going good. If busy. Hey, Owl Azura? Hope I'm saying that right. Good to see you. Hey, Ray. How are you doing? Up and down. Up and down. Oh my gosh. I forgot how to catch this fish. I've only been gone for 5 minutes. Okay, it was longer than 5, it seems. Johnny, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 1 whole year. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Recently started this challenge. Nice. Get that statue stack. That's good, Mel. Eat your snacky snack. Ooh, good question, Mel. What kind of snacky snack do you got? Reese's Puffs straight from the box. You are an enigma, Mel. That does sound... I assume that's good. As a certified chocolate allergy haver, I unfortunately cannot join you in such endeavors. I'm really just popping out of the words today, aren't I? Why use easy words when hard words do trick? Why does that make me an enigma? I don't know. I'm thinking of the scene from SpongeBob where Patrick says, the machinations of my mind are an enigma, and it shows the milk spilling. I was like, spilled milk can't be put in cereal, so then that's cereal without milk, and that's what you're having. Does that make sense? I think it's a metaphor. Sure. Thank you, Mel. You always lie to me at the right times. Catch. Thank you. Woo! Gosh. I would never lie to you. You can lie to me sometimes, if it's warranted. TJ, congrats on your 140 stream streak. I have had a good stream today, thank you. Ow! So my lips are a little dry, and the tea, like, landed exactly on a part where it was cracked, and that really hurt. Because it was hot tea on the... No, it's fine. It's not that bad. Okay. Do not put tea on the lips. Understood. Oh, we got more today. We're gonna get like 50. I'm okay. I'm okay. It just was... It's just like very intense for a second. Like a bee sting, but not as bad as a bee sting. Just like a very intense pain, which is why I was like, oh. But it's gone immediately. Like, it's not lingering at all. Mostly lurking, but stressed. I'm sorry to hear that. What's got you stressed, Ray? Or do you not want to talk about it? I'm a little hashtag stressed myself. Work, yeah. I'm sorry. I hope things get better. Remember that you are valid and loved, and whatever you're going through does not define you. You're capable of whatever you set your mind to. I'll be in stream nonstop after December 9th, since I'm taking the entire month off. Nice. A whole month off sounds nice. We're gonna need that. I want a month off. Be a teacher. You get 2 months off in the summer. Uh-oh. I just noticed my thing ran out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch glacierfish with that. That's not a glacierfish, by the way. Alright, good to know. 46. 167. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Class still deserved. The org owes me 58 times. Time in lieu, plus vacation time, plus org time. Nice. I'm glad you're taking advantage of it. Some people don't. And that time off belongs to you, and you should use it. What is this in here for? What? Leah. Leah. Leah, I brought you some wood. Leah! She will not accept my driftwood. Alright. Okay, unfortunately, ladies, gentlemen, and others, I know this is a very short stream, but I am extremely distracted right now. So I don't think I can realistically keep going and keep up like a reasonable stream. So I think I'm gonna have to kick you guys out, unfortunately. It's okay though. We'll probably stream again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's gonna be a little weird. Actually, I don't think I can stream tomorrow. Saturday for sure though. Unfortunately, next week, toward the end of the week, well, toward the middle of the week, because Thanksgiving is going to be there, I'm probably not going to be able to stream for like a full 5-6 day period. I'm actually going on a little vacation, which I'm very excited for. But going up until that, I'm going to try and stream as much as I can, and then we'll come by afterwards as well. Ooh, Onion, something I wanted to talk to you about. Where are you going? I am going to a lovely place, a cabin in northern Minnesota with a special friend of mine. I'm very excited for it. Onion, since you are here, there is something I wanted to mention on this screen. I'll let you know, Onion. On this screen right here, this is like see you next time one. I think I'd like my socials there as well. We can talk about it later though. We'll figure it out. Special friend. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine me having friends, let alone special ones. Yeah, we can chat about it. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we should see who's live. I saw there is a Habu and a Mal Blue Eyes live. Let's see if there's anyone else we might want to jump ourselves into. Oh, there's a Blinksy live too. Oh my goodness. Look at all the lovely people. Dang. I don't know, y'all. Habu's just doing perfection rot, right? Oh, is Habu not live anymore? Oh, there he is. No, okay. If Blinksy was playing Stardew, we'd raid into Blinksy, but let's raid into Mal. Mal is doing perfection in Stardew and is lovely. I think you'll have a wonderful time over there. I'm glad you made it, Anna. I'm sorry that we're kicking you all out early. Like I said, I'm a little distracted today, unfortunately. I just don't think I'm going to be able to stream very well for the rest of the day. Alright, let us go ahead and do a little bit of raid message here. This is dumb enough that I like it. Just something nice and straightforward and simple. Copy that first one if you are a subscriber. Copy the second one if you are not. And I'll catch you guys all in the future. Thank you so much for hanging out today, everybody. Bye for now. You don't owe us streams. Thank you, Anna. Bye, Anna. Bye, TJ. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Mel. Bye, Ems. Bye, Nico. Bye, Onion. Bye, Nelly. Bye, Roy. Yeah, that's about everybody. Bye, everyone. See you later. Goodbye.